Hello everyone, what's up? Let's talk about the 2022 Haute Couture fashion show held in Paris. Generally, the couture collection is presented to reveal the exclusive outfits of the best quality. It indicates the highest standard of execution and fine art. This is a good opportunity for the craftsmen and artisans to flourish by showcasing their forte, and also a delightful occasion for the wealthy collectors that are fully potential to afford the pricey pieces. Here in this video, I'm gonna talk about some of those notable couture collections and review the looks. Please stay with me and watch the video till the end. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. Jean-Paul Gaultier's Fall 2022 Haute Couture fashion show was presented by Olivier Rousteing as the guest designer. In this collection, Olivier paid tribute to the brand's iconic and memorable signatures of Jean-Paul Gaultier. This collection is the representation of the legacy of the fashion house. The opening look of the collection is the light blue corsetra and the metal skirt styled with boots and metal accessories. This outfit, as a powerful unlocking of the collection, is inspired by Jean-Paul Gaultier L'Homme à fragrance. The color of the glass corsetra and the horizontal stripes are totally an image of the perfume, and the metal skirt is depicting the cylindrical metal case in which the perfume is kept. Every little detail regarding this perfume has been observed in the design and execution of the garments. It can be said that for the opening, Olivier has nodded to a strong nostalgia, because this perfume has old yet sweet memories for many people, which can easily surprise and impress the audience. On the other hand, in fact, this dress is designed for a woman, but it is inspired by a man's perfume. Well, this can be a metaphor for eliminating the gender difference, which is clever. Another detail that Olivier took the benefit of was the pinstripe garments. The runway dress that received the most attention was the reconstruction of Madonna's dress, the main and significant difference of which was the creation of a mold for covering the breast. This dress was originally designed for Madonna in the 1992 M4 Gala and is remade for Kim Kardashian with those differences again, and was also featured in the collection. In other cases, this pinstripe pattern fabric is used for other looks with different designs, silhouettes, and inspirations. One of the other details used in the collection is this interwoven net-like pattern outfit. This design type also is a result of inspiration from the before collections, like this look of Fall 2012. He enhanced the look by featuring a symmetric design, accentuating the shoulders, and using a pair of combras. The silhouette is a reimaging of the brand and is one of the fixed ones seen in this collection. As I mentioned the combra, this detail has been used in many looks as an iconography of this collection. Combra is originated by Jean-Paul Gaultier, and as it is trendy again, it's a delightful item to be seen to put into the collection for cherishing the past time and rocking the present era at the same time. The other delicate design is the sculptural human body, from the man to the pregnant woman. A lady wearing a masculine sculptural body can be sort of another point of contrast, indicating opposing sexism and eliminating gender differences. Also, the pregnant women walking on a runway show with that long skirt, those accessories, opera gloves, boots, and combra breasts was show-stopping. Now that I just mentioned the accessories, I have to say that these pin cushions are literally stunning to the eye. Another signature of the brand that Olivier paid homage to is the formal suit suspended at the front body dress, which is kinda reminiscent of the early 2000s of Jean-Paul Gaultier. Actually, this look has been totally reimaged with some little changes from the main design. In 2003, Jean-Paul Gaultier created this piece with peak color detail and double buttons and pockets. In the 2022 collection, Olivier depicted the garment with a semi-casual look by wrapping the fabric around the waist and presenting a pocket. This look also is another of imaging the conception of the design, and the look includes a white shirt with accentuated shoulders and a long train styled with a tie. And at the bottom, the high front slit skirt has a formal suit design feature with the buttons and stuff. This exaggerated bulge sleeve silhouette is an excellent depiction of the former collection of the brand. It is kinda revolutionized, got more exaggerated, and brought a newer and trendy concept out of the inspiration. I mean, the 2013 piece still is one of a kind, but the new look benefiting from that concept is proof of the fact that this collection is in good hands. Reimaging the garment in a way that the shoulders are bulky, the stripes are perfectly observed, and the waistline silhouette greatly reminds marks the fashion house, resulting in a weird yet excellent look that you cannot stop watching to it, because it's literally art. Lastly, the heart-shaped outfit with the skirt and fabric straps acting the role of the train is a dramatic look that Olivier made brought the best out of it. Since the pink cushions were used as a notable accessory in this collection, the heart-shaped bodice also is like a pink cushion and is an interesting concept. The whole collection is a display of art, and overall, I'm glad that Olivier perfectly reimaged the 90s and early 2000s of Jean-Paul Gaultier. Schiaparelli Couture fashion show this year was held on the responsibility of Daniel Raspberry, the creative director. He revealed the collection while showing us some remarkable looks that sort of been considered his signature design, and also paid homage to Elsa Schiaparelli's serial admired inspirations. In this fashion show, lots of house codes were presented, and it's so satisfying to say by watching this collection, you can absolutely figure out it is a Schiaparelli show. The first model walking down wore a black crop jacket accentuated with black grapes embroidery attached to it, and a silk crepe skirt draped down suspending from a corset with two velvet bows. This first look as the opening of the show can be considered as a combination of inspiration, conception, power, and execution at the same time. The sharp shoulder is sort of a good sign of the house since from Elsa Schiaparelli herself to now. Actually, this feature alone is a good chance for many powerful or power-wanting women who would buy these pieces, and since these shoulders are back in trend, putting such a design in a collection was a witty choice. The black grapes embroidered on the jacket are kinda paying homage to Elsa Schiaparelli's signature designs. This Capareli Cocktail Hat, which is from the fall 1939 collection, is archived in the Metropolitan Museum of Art and is filled with the different types and colors of grapes. As you see, the surreal design is well implemented and it totally gives the vibe of real fruit. Not only in this first opening piece, but in the further looks of this collection, the grapes and some other original designs of the house have been used. The concept of the draping skirt is kinda going to be a thing for Schiaparelli, as Raspberry benefited from this detail for his recent fall 2022 collection also. Besides, placing two bows on both sides of the skirt is an interesting idea, since bows are one of the most frequent signatures of the house. The second look is a combination of a black mesh bodysuit under a crepe corset and a taffeta skirt style together. The corset has velvet rib embroidery at the front bodice and cinch details at the back. This corset design is a repetitive item represented by Schiaparelli. The notable one to mention is Doja Cat's outfit for the Billboard Music Awards of 2022. The outfit is completed with a gold chain, and it's kinda interesting to see the train being retained by the chain at the back. At first, it may seem like a big bow skirt, but it seems there has been some styling done here. The black velvet ribbon choker in this look, also like the previous one and other looks we're gonna see, is a fixed item of the styling in this collection as well. The third look includes a black jacket with an asymmetrical design and embellishment detail. From the design point of view, the right side has stiff sharp corners and is stood well at the model's body, and on the left side there are curvy bulge design details. The gold measuring tape embroidery on the right side indicates one of the house code signs, which is smart, and the gold wheat embroidery implemented all over the left side of the jacket made this symmetric piece more stunning. The wheat is a symbol of immortality and resurrection, so using this item can be a metaphor for presenting the concept of the reign of Schiaparelli. The next look is this quilted crop jacket with the waffle texture with the draped miniskirt and a gold chain. The jacket has some rich details which catch the eyes at the first glance. First is the three-dimensional breasts that are separated from the main fabric and is giving the vibe of femininity and cherishing the power of being. Also, the two sparrows embroidered on the shoulders are the spice up to this concept because the sparrow itself is a symbol of power and empowerment. The concept of likeness is well being observed, and it's obvious that Raspberry made some notable efforts to bring such a concept to the collection. This look is a black velvet dress with an off-shoulder and bare bodice detail. But the main factor that catches the eyes here is the pale green pearls that are clustered next to each other and resulted in the shape of a grape. As I explained, the grapes are a good example of the original design of Elsa Schiaparelli. By showcasing such signature in a way to bring the audience and viewer at the edge of their seats mean that it's been successfully conveyed the purpose. It is kinda impossible for the ears to bear such a weight to hold this necklace, so obviously these are hanging from behind the ears and have come down and covered the breasts. In this look, we see this black jacket and skirt. The bodice has a cinch detail and the sharp shoulders are again designed with the help of inspiration. The neckline area has a face profile illusion, and I think it would be depicted as a perfect color. This look is another piece that has been styled with the wheat hat and muff, and you see how the conception and inspirations are running all over this collection. This bubble dress is also the one to talk about. A strapless bustier with a pale green skirt. It kinda made it hard for the model to walk, on the other hand made a chance for getting the figure. The straps of the back cinch engage with the skirt, and the silhouette are the right one to be seen in the Schiaparelli collection. One of the things I liked Schiaparelli well observed in the show was that the models walk modestly. You have enough time to figure out their style from head to toe, and this modestness can be easily felt by the viewer. This look includes a net dress and top. The net dress is stunned by the blue pearls, and it's totally obvious how shiny it is when walking. The top also is so dramatic with this flower attachment and the goat hair sleeves. The model I think could be the right choice to wear such an outfit. The sleeves give the vibe of freedom and strength. Raspberry also paid homage to the house by getting inspiration from the hair in his collection, since benefiting from natural hair runs in Schiaparelli for a long time. The blue velvet dress with one side shoulder and a symmetrical design detail is a piece that depicted the Schiaparelli house concept in a good minimalistic way. The bows with straps at both sides of the dress have a good harmony with the low mermaid silhouette at the bottom. And this sunflower is literally stunning. Like the grapes, the natural hair, the measurement tape, the bow, the silhouettes, and so on, the flowers are also one of the most seen signatures of Schiaparelli. This look has been delicately set with the shiny velvet dress, but there are some other remarkable looks in this collection that maximally showcase a piece of expensive clothing with a set of artificial metal or fabric flowers completing it. The common point between all these looks may be the symmetric design part of it. The outfits are designed by the main signs of the brand and with the expected silhouettes, and the artificial flowers with different colors and designs are decorated on them. Also, one of the other points according to this style is that the embroidery details have been asymmetrically done on the outfits, and this matter results in a more impressive look. The last look for the closing of this collection is this red silk corset and skirt. The corset has an asymmetrical design, and the main dramatic item in this look is the red pendant, which is actually a showcase of the heart arteries. It has been placed exactly at the left part of the chest where the heart beats and is been embellished with shiny stones. Well, as a closure, this concept was new and made the whole message of the collection complete. It's obvious that he's still trying to benefit from the accessories as part of the attire. This collection may be considered a combination of a retro collection and the creative director's ingenuity in making the best of it. Demna Gvasalia, Balenciaga's creative director, revealed his second haute couture collection in Paris, and the news of this event, regardless of the fashion show itself, generated a great deal of attention because of the attended audience and the celebrities who walked the show along with models. Since Demna enunciated his worldview and presented it with a good relation in fashion, the collection was kinda expected to be like what that showcased. The alien-like models with the face shield masks covering their faces started to walk down the aisle. Demna sort of mixed his signature of work with the brand house code signs. The gazer fabric, which is sculptural silk founded by Cristobal Balenciaga in 1958 in order to become his signature fabric for creating masterpiece garments. Demna actually signified this fabric and translated it into a collection in which one of the iconic categories of it is these neoprene scuba dress looks. Although it's futuristic and gives the vibe of non-earth living creatures, the looks are mainly observed by a minimal way of execution. Actually, the focus is more on the concept than the complexity of the design point of view. The face shield, the bag, and the oversized boots are kinda spicing it up and emphasizing this idea. The next category of the collection is related to the razzle-dazzle looks that have been embellished with shiny sequins and crystals. Again, if we refer to the design aspect, we can see that it is followed under the rule of simplicity. If we look at it as a collection, it may not necessarily give us the vibe of haute couture, but it seems that the effort was more to show off the good execution and concept along with the minimalistic. One of the items that weren't neglected in this collection was showcasing the hoodies, parkas, and sweatshirts. In some cases, the looks seem to be worn out and iron required. I'm not sure if I have to criticize this one or not, but as it is obvious, for now this is one of the main design stays of the brand. When there is a $600 worn sneakers designed and ready to sell by Balenciaga, so it has to be anticipated to see this style of design put in the couture collection. These looks of the collection may be kinda considered the couture version of everyday style. For the next category, Demna designed the maxi coats with a hood and oversized collars, covering the back head and belts to result in a delicate silhouette. The fabrics are either black jersey or cotton or animal print. This red look actually was the first colorish garment of the collection. The house coat is kinda observed here with the design point, since the silhouette of the dress from the back is totally reminiscent of Balenciaga's past era collections. The dresses with the train are also another common point among most of the dresses shown in the collection. Actually, from the second half of the show, the face shields were gone and the models were walking with their faces showing. He actually benefited from the taffeta and showcased some looks with dramatic results possible. The design and implementation are well matched with the label, but on the other hand, the dress seems like a worn out look, and that is just the same as the explanations I did before. Attending Dua Lipa at the fashion show was something unexpected. She walked the aisle with a yellow silk taffeta gown with its dramatic train. The dress again is playing along with the whole collection, and the color is different from all other looks. The next look after Dua was Bella Hadid that wore a bustier silk dress in green. The look is reimaging of the spring 1959 haute couture collection by Cristobal Balenciaga. I can say this look was the closest one to the fashion house. You can see a few differences between the two garments. By ignoring the pearls at the middle of the bow, the dress is just depicted as it was with some changes in color and the fabric selection. Demna preserved this look and did homage to the house. After Bella, Kim Kardashian walked the runway with a black bodysuit dress and shocked everyone. It is true that she always wears Balenciaga, but it was not predictable that she would appear on the runway stage as a model. Her dress also has a train, which is a bit difficult for her to walk with. After Kim, Nicole Kidman appeared on the runway show as the third face of this collection. Nicole showed off a silver taffeta dress with an asymmetrical design. The dress also is totally playing along with the whole collection and followed the rule of the house. The next other three looks were the puffy gowns, especially the last one, which is a bridal look that can be said to be the most dramatic one. The puffy gown, as it is an original design of the fashion brand, is a good tribute to Balenciaga, and according to the whole collection, the last ones I believe were the most powerful ones. The puffy feature, the bows, the train, the fabric selection were kind of the choices of observing the origin of the brand, while it's obvious that Demna mixed his taste of creativity with it and showcased the collection to everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'd be so glad to know what is your opinion. Did you like these collections or hate it? Please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to see more content like this. So, see you soon.